Hey, DJax, I hope you're ready to attend this barbecue, my brother. Yeah, barbecue. You are a fucking vagina. Let me get my camera right. I just came outside. Let me make sure I'm straight. Look, man. Before we even get into talking about this game, I want to shout out all my subscribers and everything. Shout out to y'all. Keep coming back to my videos. That's the only reason why I make them, because y'all keep coming back. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Giants fans that's gonna find this video when y'all doing y'all search on YouTube. I done recorded this video twice because I keep going off and I had to calm down. I am Tampa too, and I tell the truth. That's all I do is speak the truth about the Bucs. Now, let's get into it. Here's why I call Deshaun Jackson a vagina. You really get under my skin, Deshaun Jackson. And I don't mean it to be disrespectful, but that's what you look like to me. I probably look like that to you too, but that's what you look like to me. Bro, you have to fight for the ball. You have to try to catch it. And if you're not going to catch it, swat it down. Several times in this game and in previous games, I realized if the ball ain't thrown to your ass perfect, you won't even try to catch it. That ball got to be thrown in front of you so you can catch it in stride as you stroll into the end zone. When I say perfect, I mean the ball got to be a perfect tight spiral. Your arms will only extend to like 117 degrees. The ball got to be the right temperature. It's got to be polished. It's got to be inflated correctly. If it ain't perfect and catch you in stride, you don't even try. A lot of our interceptions that get thrown are thrown to you. They are thrown to you because you won't try. You like them deep balls thrown to you in stride. You can stroll into the end zone. You ain't got to worry about taking a big hit. And even if you do catch it and you can't make it to the end zone, guess what you do? You don't try to wiggle or do none of that. You know what you do? You run out of bounds. Now, I understand there's something to preserving yourself. You don't get to play football in your upper 30s or mid 30s without preserving yourself. So I understand the protection that you're placing on yourself. But I think you're hurting us by doing that, by acting like that. I'm not saying don't protect yourself. What I'm saying is, bro, sometimes you got to go up and get that rock. You got to go up there and get the rock. Go get it. Go get it, man. Several times in this game. I'm not saying you cost us the game, but I'm saying you start to become a liability in these games sometimes. Because you're fast and sometimes you're open or you appear to be open. And we try to get you the ball. James try to get you the ball or Fitzpatrick try to get you the ball. And if you can get behind the safety and outrun the safety and the ball is thrown in front of you, and you can reach it, you'll grab it. But sometimes if you just dive, I mean, I see high school players diving, pee-wee football players, wide receivers are diving for the ball. College players do it all the time. They get up there and they get that ball. Odell Beckham Jr. did it today, beautifully. Mike Evans even did it. Not necessarily dive, but they go up and they fight for the ball. They contend for the ball. You're not doing that. That last play, I understand it was overthrown. I got it. But you could have contended for it. And if anything, you could have knocked it down. You look back at the ball, for the ball, you locate the ball, then you look back forward to see where the defender at, then you look back again and locate the ball again, and then you just throw your hand up like you're trying to swat a damn fly or something. Oh, shit, it's over my head. It's almost like you look at the ball, you calculate the fact that, man, at my speed, that ball ain't going to fall right in my hands past the defense. Then you check. You look back at the defense and you check. And you go, yep, he a little bit too close to me. Then you look back at the ball and you go, nope, I ain't going to fight for it. Then you look back at the damn defender and you throw your hand up to try to block it. But you ain't even really trying. I would have rather you hit the cornerback. When the ball was on the way, you should have just ran into him. What they going to call? What's the penalty? The penalty may be offensive pass interference. They can't call that. So what they gonna call? No matter what they call, we keep the ball. No matter what they call. So I would have just rather you just run into the defender, or jump on them. Oh shit, I ain't gonna catch the ball. It's the last play, or not the last play, but it's the last couple seconds. I'd rather you just jump on them and just wrap your whole body around them and just tackle them like a damn koala bear. Say, oh shit, I ain't gonna get the ball. Come on, hang on them. And let the ball just hit your back or something. I would have rather you do that. What's the penalty? What they gonna call? What can they call that takes the ball out of our hands? Nothing. They might have backed us up a few yards if they called anything. But you gotta try, man. You don't even try, man. And I think you don't try because you're scared. Are you preserving yourself? I don't know, but I think you're scared. And I noticed, or at least I started to think, how many times in these games have Deshaun Jackson been thrown? How many times in these games is the ball intercepted going to you? I'll be curious for them stat geeks out there to find that out. I'm not a stat geek. I'm not even going to look it up. But how many times has the ball been intercepted going to you? And how many times did that happen because you refused to fight for the ball? Look at my damn light that went out. So I got this light over here and it keeps going out. Anyway, whatever. So the Giants beat us, man. I mean, we made a valiant effort, right? We always do. We make a valiant effort to climb back out our hole. And the team showed a lot of grit. I was very proud of the team today. I ain't gonna lie, I was very proud. I was like, man, that's how you fight. That's how you fight. I said this game is over. I thought the game was over after the first half. But I said, nah, they're a second half team. They came out there and they fought. Through Fitzpatrick blunders, man. Fitzpatrick throwing out the interceptions, and we had to go back to Jameis. And Jameis did pretty good, but let us not forget, Jameis, a couple of them passes should have been picked off. Two or three of them was the defense just bobbled them around, but they should have been picked off, but they wasn't. So that's cool. We survived. A lot of things swung our way. I mean, we was holding. They didn't call it. The news people. I mean, the commentators called it. I called it. They didn't call it. Those games where it's up in the air and they not really calling penalties like that, we got to take advantage of that. Because we're not the type of team that normally overcomes those type of things. Hold on, let me stoke my fire a little bit. Stoke my fire. Cold out here. But we're not the type of team that can overcome those things, man. So the fact that that stuff was swinging in our direction. See, that's how the Eagles won the Super Bowl, man. I mean, got to the Super Bowl and won it. Because in those games where it was like, a lot of things swung their way. And this game was shaping up to be that. It's going to swing our way. Man. Well, Congratulations, Bucs fans. Your franchise quarterback will be Jameis Winston. And you know, Dirk Cutter said something. He said, when we go back to Jameis, because we will eventually go back to Jameis, he said it'll be very obvious that we need to make a switch. And he said at that time he'll do it. And it was very obvious that he had to get Fitzpatrick out of there. Fitzpatrick is done. Fitzpatrick is done. At least in Tampa. He's done. He's shown us, and he may be done for his career because he didn't even want to come back anyway. He said he was ready to retire. So he's done in Tampa at least. We done lost all these games now, so our chances of going to the playoffs is done. So now we might as well just run with Jameis. Jameis is going to be our quarterback, our franchise quarterback. And I think Ryan Griffin probably will be his backup. But that's a conversation for another time, man. I don't blame the whole game on Deshaun Jackson. Obviously, I don't. We didn't have the protection we needed. We got to get Adam Humphries in the game more, man. We got to get when we went 9-7, man. We Adam Humphries and Cameron Brate was heavy in the game plan, and we've gone away from that. I like spreading the ball around. Don't get me wrong, and I like using our stars, but our stars ain't performing like stars. Adam Humphrey is a star now. He keeps proving himself week in and week out, even to me. And I'm the type of guy I don't even want the when I say little guys, I don't mean size. I mean it just in stardom. I don't even want them to touch the ball. I want our playmakers to touch the ball, our stars. But he's just been a star for the Bucs. So, and then Cameron Brate, I don't know what the hell. O.J. Howard got hurt. I don't think Cameron Brate caught a pass today. That's crazy. But you throwing it up the DJax off. Look, man, I'm always a prisoner of the moment. So right now, at this moment, let DJax go to somebody that's going to be able to let him run deep as he want to run and be wide open and throw him the ball perfect, at a perfect angle where he don't have to do nothing but stick his arms out. And he ain't going to stick his arms out that far neither. So make sure he can stick his arms out so he don't got to fully extend them. He will catch the ball for you. It's time to we got to let him go, man. The whole team changed. The dynamic of the team changed when he joined our team. And I see now, it took me to now to see that if I go back, and I'm real curious about this, and I hope one of these stat geeks go back and do it. I'm real curious as to how many times when interceptions were thrown, who was the target. And I would tell you that I'm willing to put money on the fact that it's most likely Deshaun Jackson than anybody when he gets intercepted, because he just will not do anything that looks like contending for a catch. He will not do it. Them last 23 seconds or 28 seconds we had a real chance. Now, I don't know why he heaved it that damn far down the field. I understand we had to get a chunk. I don't know why he heaved it all the way the hell down there to Deshaun Jackson. But I also feel like Deshaun Jackson ain't do enough to give us a shot, give us another chance. He just saw that it was kind of far, and he just was like, I'm not going to do anything but throw my arm up. That's sad, man. And I think we can find us a deep threat in the draft or the next year's offseason that will actually like contend for the ball and just roll like that, man. So we don't have to have draft talk one of these weeks, but now it doesn't. I mean, now it just doesn't even. I mean, we can't beat the Giants. We couldn't beat the Bengals, all jacked up. We're gonna go into San Francisco and play them, or are they coming to us? Either way, we got to go play San Francisco. Who the favorites for that game? I don't know, but it's time, man. It's time to let Deshaun go. There's a lot of people that I want to see go. He wasn't one of them. But today he is. I see that for our team to thrive, we need a deep threat that's not only can take the top off the defense, but also will fight for the ball. And you didn't. And for that, sir, no disrespect, but you are a fucking vagina. You a vagina. Tampa 2.